Jacky and Lee, through the past years of challenges life has thrown your way, your constant loyalty, respect, and honesty to each other truly shows your everlasting love. Lee, I'm so proud of the man you have become. I can't wait to watch you and your beautiful wife start this new journey called marriage. Strive to keep those 3 foundations to keep your marriage strong and to live happily ever after. I love you both.
Lee, I always admire you for a million of reasons. You are one of the smartest and most self-driven people that I know, and I always knew it was going to take someone very special to be your other half. You and Jacky together have got to be one of the best teams I've ever seen. You're 2 of the hardest workers I know. You both stand up and speak loud for what you believe in, and you both care about the well-being of everyone in the world around you. Most importantly, you both have grown an unbreakable bond, an unbreakable support for each other, and a love that will last a lifetime. And I'm so thankful to be able to share in many more memories to come.
Lee and Jacky, I can't believe the day has finally come. After this day, you 2 will become one under God's blessing. You 2 are an example of love, patience, and endurance. I'm looking forward to watching your love flourish and the day that your family begins to grow. I'm so happy for the 2 of you, and I wish you always the very best.
Lee, Mimi, pues antes que nada felicitarlos por este paso que van a dar y desearles lo mejor siempre. A ti, Lee, que te llevas una parte de mi corazón, a una niña que crié desde pequeña, que tengo infinidades de recuerdos, pero no podría mencionarlos todos. El poco tiempo que tengo de conocerte, Lee, pues me parece una gran persona, un gran ser humano. Pongo en tus manos a Jacky Lee para que la cuides mejor que yo. Y como dicen en las películas o en los cuentos, se casaron y fueron felices para siempre. Pues yo diría que se casaron y lucharon para ser felices por siempre. Gracias. Dios los bendiga.
Lee and Jacky, I really don't know what to say. I'm very happy for both of you. Leo, you've a great son, and Jacky, I'm really happy that he met somebody like you. You have meant so much to him the last couple of years, and I'm looking forward to you being in the family.
As my children grow older and life throws challenges at them, I truly understand the saying, a mother can only be as happy as her most unhappy child. A mom's number 1 wish for their kids is that they are happy. Though no one can make you happy, and no one can fill the space in your heart that only God is meant to fill. To have someone to go through life with who has your back, who wants the best for you, loves spending time with you, is priceless.
met through a mutual friend. I was working at the mall, and one of her good friends, told me that she had a friend that she wanted me to meet.
I was 18 years old and I had just graduated, and I had my best friend at the time, Bridget. She texted me a really odd text message. She said, "I have a Mexican for you." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "There's this guy that really thinks you're cute. He saw a picture of you, and we work together, and he's a really nice guy, and he's Mexican. I think you guys would be the cutest couple."
And we met. I picked her up, and we went to Applebee's. That's the first place we actually had lunch, and that's where we met. And then we were pretty much dating. I had issues with my shoulder, and so basically I left, kind of left her, so it was bad on my part. I didn't want her to suffer through what I was going through, so we spent some years apart, really didn't talk. And then it was funny because I was getting ready to change my phone at AT&T, and I literally gave the phone to the guy, and he was gonna, because my phone wasn't working, and he was going to give me a brand new phone, so I was gonna lose everything on that phone, new SIM card and everything. And then my phone vibrated. He's like, "Hey, it looks like you got a text message."
And I remember I thought that it was like the weirdest text message. I was like, "Oh, whatever, she's just crazy." And she kept calling me, and I kept like ignoring her call until finally she just wouldn't stop pestering me. So I answered it, and she was just on the phone, and she was so excited. She's like, "Oh, Jackie, this guy, he's so nice. He's this and that. He wants to know if he can add you on Facebook." And I said, "Yeah, that's fine." And I thought nothing of it. And I remember getting the friend request on Facebook, but I didn't pay attention to it because I was just like, he's probably just, someone that I'm not going to be interested in. And then when I finally checked my Facebook and like saw my friend request, I was like, oh my gosh, that is the cutest guy I have ever seen in my
I want to read it
life.
before I delete everything off your phone. And it was her saying, "Is this Lee's phone?" And so I remember I responded, and she said it was Jackie. So I wrote down her phone number, and then I contacted her once I got a new phone. And to go back, just because I told her this, but it's kind of cool. Before that happened, actually, I remember I was in physical therapy school in California, and I was talking to one of my good friends out there, and I remember I pulled up her Facebook, and I was like, the girl that I should marry and that I should be with is Jackie. And I showed him the Facebook, and he was like, "Well, why aren't you with her?" And I was like, "I'm not in a good place in mind, and I don't want her to suffer what I'm going through, so I'll deal with it on my own." And then like 6 months later that happened, and so then we got back together almost 4 years or 3.5 years ago, and the rest is history. So it's kind of crazy that the girl that I thought I should marry, I'll be marrying in 3 days.
We're both people that, like, above all, everything that we've been through, like, we love each other. So I think that's the most important. And I just want him to know that I'll always be there for him through anything, ups and downs. Like, I'll always continue to love him like I have been for as long as I've known him.